Hey everybody, how's it going? It is June the 22nd of 2023, and this is the first video of the year for the channel. I have been out fishing since the long weekend in May. In the section I live in, it opens on that weekend for both bass, largemouth, smallmouth, pike, and walleye. The other sections around the section I live in do not. They don't open bass till the third weekend in June. So that weekend has just passed, and this is my second trip to where I'm going to be fishing in the unit. I wanted to get some footage of fishing in my boat. I had some really good days, could have got some good content for you, but unfortunately I was afraid that if my phone battery went dead, I'd be stuck out in the middle of the lake without a phone if just in case something bad happened. So now I'll be fishing off the shoreline where we're going, and there's some places close by that I could use a phone or whatever if there's a problem. So yeah, we're heading down. This is a really awesome lake. I'd like to set a boat in it in the future, but it's quite rocky, and I don't know the lake well. I'm gonna have to get out there with somebody that does, so they can kind of guide me around the danger areas. But to fish offshore, it's a cool, clear lake. It's a beautiful lake, and the bass were just hitting topwaters there. What was it, Monday when I was there? I was coming back from a doctor's appointment, which was another hour further south of that location. So I brought my gear with me along the way, so that on the way back I could stop in and try it. And wow, I caught like 6 or 7 fish or whatever, all within about a 2-hour period. All decent sized smallmouth. Good fights, some great action, and yeah, let's just hope the water temperature is what they're going to be looking for topwater. Okay, and it is a really calm morning right now. It's about 17 degrees. By the time, within the next 2 hours, it should get up to 24, 26 roughly. There's no wind or anything, so I'm hoping to have, quite a wide variety of topwater to use. If there is a little bit of a chop, well then I'll probably end up going with some jerkbait, but let's hope we catch some fish. Okay, I'll see you there in a bit. Bye now. Hey guys, so here we are, and there is a little bit of a chop in the water on this side of the lake. There is this little causeway here. You can float under the bridge, and it is actually quite calm on the other side. So if this topwater is not going to work over here, I am going to quickly run underneath there to the opposite side and try out for some bass. So again, I vowed this year that to test out my own creations, and this is the Flatliner Shiner in a pearl white, ghost pearl I call it. Oh, look at the little duckies. That I would try topwater first on these just to verify that they work, and so far they've been great for pike, good for large bass. But if they're not biting at this, then I have to scale down to a smaller lure, which I do have. I have a popper that I built that I'll try on the opposite side. Here there's a little bit too much chop for a popper, I think, but we'll try it anyways. All right, so let's give this a go. Water is super, super, super clear here. Oops. And get this set up. Just take a few casts. I have a feeling this will be too big. They did take strikes at it on Monday when I was out, but I found they would come up, they would bump it, and that was about it. They weren't too hardcore at it. So when I scaled down to something smaller, I have some knockoff anthrax, megabass anthrax lures that I paint up, and they were hitting them pretty hard. But we'll see. We'll try this. This is in white. They're really just going to see a silhouette anyways, so I'm not too concerned about having to be a flash. There's not much light conditions anyhow, so even if I threw something on that was more black in color, would probably work better or work the same. But I may have to go to jerkbait today too if this chop keeps up on this side. I may go to jerkbait just to just to see if I get some results. Now this lake is super, super clear, so if I go to a jerkbait and the water's still choppy, I'll go to something that's got a flash to it. If this dies down, I will go back to Topwater if it's flat like glass again, and I will go to a jerkbait that is clear. I have a couple I painted up in that Pro Blue color from Megabass, the blue back and the see-through sides and the slight chartreuse belly. I don't think this one's gonna get me much, but I may end up going to the other side, I think, just for the fact that there is no chop there. Okay, so now I got a painted up anthrax on here, and it's a small profile bait, so we'll see how this goes. I was catching lots of fish on it here on Monday. The water was just kind of dirty enough. Why, I don't know. Maybe it was from the previous heavy rainfalls we had. I'll try on the bridge here first. See if we catch the old fin troll. Great action to this lure. I really had lots of success with it over the years that I've been painting this blank. And if this video doesn't work out today and I get kind of skunked, I will probably come back on Saturday. Temperature's supposed to be great, so I will come back and we'll spend some time here, because I can be here all day and I can catch it through all of the stages of the day. It's supposed to be a nice day as well. And who knows, maybe we'll be using something else to catch fish with. This figured to be a Topwater morning today. So I move this one along the same as I do the flatliner shiner that I constructed. Just pause it and let it float to the top. This one's kind of neat because it floats head up, just like a real dying minnow. Not floating in a horizontal position. But I don't know, fish fucking care. It's the size that does bring them on, I think, at times. No, I don't know the reason why for this. Maybe it has to do, this is the average size of minnow they're feeding on in here. So it's more familiar, I don't know. I'm no expert, but it's just my thoughts. Oh, there we go. And the fight is on. Yay! This is not a skunked video. Let's see if he... Oh, hey! This video will be worthwhile. He's a nice sized bass. Give him about a pound or so. Maybe a little more, hard to say. That's a clean looking fish, man. Oh yeah, he's at least 1.5 pounds, I would say, to 2 pounds, if that. Fish are beautiful here. Not very good at getting hold of these guys. I always end up getting spined by them or my own fucking lure. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. That is one nice fish, man. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna blink out of this and they get a photo of it. I'll be right back. Hey guys. Okay, so here we are. Nice bass. Just got a nice photo of him. And we're gonna throw him back. I'm just gonna toss him in. Still fairly fresh. He'll be fine. Beautiful fish. Alright guys, so I got my trusty little depth thermometer here. Depth therm they call it. Love this thing. And it'll tell me what my temperature is at a certain depth here.
Now I think I'm about 6 or 7 feet at the end of this dock. And get an idea of, okay, so just going to count in 30 seconds. $1,025, $1,026, $1,027, $1,028, $1,029, $1,030. They say I got ever in there for 30 seconds. So I'll just reel her back up and see what the temperature is. And the temperature will be in Fahrenheit, so that's another one. I don't go by Fahrenheit. Usually we go by Celsius here. So the water depth is about 6 feet. And we're at 71 degrees. And barely a fucking bite out of this place. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, you know what? I know in the next hour I could stick around here. I just push this button on the bottom, it drains the water out. And probably the fish will bite like nuts here, but I really don't have the time to do that. Well, I should have known better. I should have came later. Next time.
Hey, so, marks the end of this. It is still pretty early. I just think I got a lot to do. Like I was saying earlier, I should have did what I need to do at home first and come out. But I thought, I ought to get here early, and the topwater bait should be awesome. The topwater bite should be awesome. But I'm finding it's kind of true. I've listened to a few other anglers, and they say that, yeah, you know what, morning and evening are great topwater times. The water's calm, but also too, throughout the day, if the water's calm, it could even be better. And I kind of hold true to that this past Monday when I came back from my doctor's appointment, and on the way up I stopped in, and the water was calm as calm can be, and it was high in temperature. It was like close to 80 degrees, 75 to 80 degrees, and they were biting like mad, absolutely like mad. So yeah, I should have done my stuff earlier and then come out here for around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then got back home. Right now it's about 9 o'clock. I've been out here for a couple hours. I was only going to allot myself 2 hours today, 2 to 3 hours or so, and I actually should have taken it later. But that's okay. We still got to fish, and this is the first video of this year catching some fish. So there's going to be more. I should invest in a GoPro, so when I get out in the boat, I can get some better footage here. Man, I should have done this footage on Monday, but anyways, shoulda, coulda, woulda, and we will get some days. I will get some good days of catching fish here. We can get a better video out. So this video will be short. Yeah, and also too, that temperature I read, I think it was around 72 degrees in 6 feet of water. Yeah, let me know what you think on that, because I know temperature is a major factor. Why they're not really biting a whole lot. I went through my whole tackle box, pretty much. I tried almost every option. Topwater, jerkbait, you name it. I'm sure there's others that I could have done. I've even got my soft plastics bag here and everything. Maybe I should have played around with that a little bit, but I don't know. Next time. Okay, so talk to you soon. Hope you enjoy this video. Please, if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. That would be awesome. I need to get more than, if I get up to 50 subscriptions in the next month, that would be like amazing. So I think I'm at about 29 now. So yeah, guys, help me out. Okay, talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye now.